Those, can you check that? Yeah. My new account.
Is it the one I sent you signed to the other day then? What, the one you highlight me?
Yeah.
Lewis_Baron just 6 story. Yeah.
Hello, wonderful people out there, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Not So Late Night Dart Show. May 27th, we are sandwiched in between two European Tour events. 3 days after Riesa, 2 days removed from Kiel. That's the way my brain works these days, and I'm absolutely delighted to have two amazing guests today. Two of the hottest properties we've got on the European Tour. One of them, who's been starting to do that quite recently, Kevin Doets, Hawkeye. Kevin, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me, man. Looking forward to it.
Hey, so am I. And the other one who's been doing it for years and years and years, former Masters champion, world number 13, Hollywood Chris Dobey. Chris, good to have you again.
It's a pleasure, man, always.
Hi, fantastic. It's good to see you guys. I just said 3 days removed from the European Tour event in Riesa, and Kevin, for you, I mean, we're nearly halfway through the season already. Time flies by. Really. For you, that season so far, an absolute dream, I could imagine.
Yeah, that's been amazing. You know, winning my first title, going to my first European Tour final. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better start of the year, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, when was the moment where you kind of realized, okay, something has clicked for me here. Something is working in a way it's not worked before.
Oh, that's a good question. I think it was actually like the first Pro Tours already. I just felt super comfortable, something that I haven't felt yet on the tour, and I just since that moment on, every game I play, I feel comfortable. So I guess it's already since the first game of this year.
Yeah, I can. I mean, we could feel that immediately with you this year. I mean, Chris, you know as well from experience. I mean, when you get things started in professional darts, anyway, but especially when you get on those big stages, TV stages, the European Tour, the majors, it can be quite a daunting place. And for some players, it takes a while before they make that next step. What's your recollection of that? Do you still recall your first big stage experience?
I do. My first time in the PDC, it was the World Series finals up in Glasgow. I think I played Terry Jenkins and lost out in that one. It was a 6-5, but yeah, something felt different. I think back then I was kind of a stage player. I didn't do a lot on the floor, but things have turned. I kind of do most of my stuff on the floor, and it's killing me because obviously you know what you need to do on TV to get into the big stuff. But yeah, I think once you find yourself comfortable, I think that's where the confidence and that comes, and that's exactly the way Kevin's going this year. I think he's found his foot now, and he's confident in pretty much every competition he goes in.
It's quite scary, isn't it, when you think about the way the development that Kevin has taken this year, or Neil Zonneveld as well, who's certainly taken one or two more steps in his career these early months of the year. How many players must be out there on that Pro Tour that are exactly like that have got the game in them? It just hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, there's a lot. Obviously, you've seen Luke Woodhouse break out this year as well.
Yeah.
I've said it for a few years now. I think he was the one that never filled his potential. And I think he's going on to do that now. He's got the confidence. He knows he can do it. And Kevin's another one. He's playing brilliant this year, and Wessel as well. So there's three names, and there's plenty more out there as well. But hopefully they don't come through quick enough.
Yeah, I mean it is quite a Shark Tank out there, isn't it? I mean, Kevin, was there ever a moment for you where, because I'm sure like your game on the practice board has probably always been there, and you've done things in practice. No.
No. I'm worse on the practice board. I'm worse on the practice board than I am in game.
Yeah. Well, that's a good combination, because usually we hear, everything worked on the practice board, and then I came on stage and it didn't.
No, a lot of times you can ask my friends that I play, like Victor Dingstrom and Jeffrey. A lot of times in the morning on the Pro Tours, I complain because the feeling isn't right, or I just don't feel it, and then the game starts and I play 100+ average and I win 6-1. Like that happened. That has happened a lot this year.
So you're one of those, like back in school when you came out of out of a important test, and those people have it didn't go well today. It wasn't good, and then they get theirs back and it's an A. I remember that. By the way, I completely forgot. I completely forgot to say hello to Marius as well. My right hand man. I nearly said brother, who's taking care of the social media side of things, so I don't have to. Marius, good to have you as well, of course.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to be back.
Yeah. I could tell from your face that you were a bit disappointed. I forgot you, but
No, I didn't.
I
didn't even recognize you, not me.
Okay.
I was so focused on our social media platforms.
Good. We started the show, by the way, like around about 5 minutes ago.
I keep track of all the fans on TikTok, Instagram, and everything.
Yeah, which is good. I just before you might already have something to tell us about that. Maybe something has come in already. But before that, I was going to ask you, Chris. You and the European Tour, because you spoke about Luke Woodhouse being a bit of an underachiever so far in his career. Certainly, when we look at the European Tour and yourself, I mean, we speak about it every second interview we do on the stage. It is about time. The way you play and the stuff that's in you, the quality you got, you should win one of these. But sometimes you really run into some nasty stuff as well on the European Tour.
Well, that's it. It's about whatever happens on the day, and I keep saying that. The last 2 European Tours, I've actually played decent. I think 99 averages, and just ran into an informed Kim Hybrex. But yeah, it's just whatever happens on the day. Sometimes it's just not good enough, and I think that's been me pretty much every time. I've played half decent, or if not, I've played brilliant and been beat by the better player. But yeah, definitely feel it's in there. I will win one. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, I was going to say that 1-3-2 from Kim Hybrex and Graz, that was quite naughty. That was. That was, I mean, that was probably the best 1-3-2 we've seen since Taylor hit his at the
Yeah.
World Match Play years and years ago against Wadey.
Yeah, but like I say, it's good to see him playing the way he's been playing as well. Because he went through a bad spell for a few years, where he wasn't getting the results and he was going down in the rankings. But he's picked up some form and he's
Yeah.
put himself in a potential, I think, match play position ish. I'm not sure on the standings, but yeah, if he keeps on going the way he is, there's no reason why he can't.
Apparently, everything it took was Eric Claris to tell him to go practice. Imagine. I could do that. I could walk around in the players' room and say, "Listen, you go practice."
Yeah, but
And
he doesn't just do that. Like he shows up at Kim's door at his house in the morning, and it's like, "Kim, we're gonna practice now." It's
Oh,
like
God.
it's that.
I wouldn't do that. No, that is. I mean, it just goes to show, what can happen when you kind of, get a new way of thinking, and all of a sudden things click. And speaking of things clicking, we're talking about Graz. I mean, Kevin, you made your first European Tour final there, which is, I mean, we always see it on the European Tour. It kind of builds up gradually. It rarely happens that someone just all of a sudden, turns up in the final and wins it, because those final days on the European Tour, they are difficult to get right, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I guess the first time I played final day and like the final session was in Munich this year, and that one was really, really tough. And I guess getting to the semifinals there helped me a lot to go to the final in Graz, because I knew more how to handle my time. But still, like when the day is done, your whole body is it's exhausted.
Yeah.
Like people don't really understand that, but like, because it's just darts, but you get really, really exhausted from it.
You do, don't you? I mean, Chris, from experience as well, the difficult thing is getting that adrenaline up and down, because on the final day, you're playing the last 16, and if you make it to the final, you've got 3 more matches in the evening.
Yeah.
And that is, you've got this interval where always, your energy level drops a bit, and you've got to get it back up.
Yeah, and that's it. People don't realize you've got to judge when you're eating as well. Obviously, if you're last on in the afternoon, you're pretty much staying there for the remainder of the evening. It's only if you're first or second game you could nip back to the hotel, get some food, freshen up. But if you're last on in the afternoon, you've pretty much got to stay there and for the remainder of the night. So fingers crossed that there's some decent food around, and you've got to manage your food right as well.
So, a lot of things these guys have got to look after. And speaking of looking after things, Marius, do we already what's happening in the wacky world of the social medias? Is there already someone who's come up with a question?
Yeah, loads. Actually, Kirk Bevins is
Loads.
watching.
Kirk Bevins is watching. Is he bored?
Hi, Kirk.
Hi, Kirky. How you doing, man?
Is he watching from a train station?
Must be. He must be. Probably waiting for the.
I wonder if he
really
made
rare
his
one to
10
come
past
through.
10 flight.
Oh yes, he actually is. That's what he's saying.
He's not. Oh, come on. Tell him to send a photo.
Maybe talking about callers, do you prefer one caller more than the other?
Ooh.
Or do you have a favorite caller? Now you obviously have to say Kirk.
I wouldn't say I've got a favourite caller. There is ones what I kind of do better with, but it's not. Obviously, that's down to performance-wise. But no, I haven't got a preference.
No,
As
me
long
neither.
as it's not Owen Binks.
I agree. No, I get along with all the callers. I think they're all great at what they do. So
All right, fair enough.
I mean, look at Chris. Looking at how well you did with Little Richard refereeing you in Argyle and Magdeburg the other day, you should go for Little Richard all the time now.
Exactly. Never lost a game.
Yeah, exactly.
There's one maybe more serious question from Nicole. She wants to know, how do you make sure you reset your mind and stay focused for the next block of games?
Wouldn't we all like to know?
On the Euro Tour, on the Pro, like on the floor.
I think
Because
the
it's
next block of
different.
games.
How is it different? How's the Pro?
Because the floor tournaments are like it's more of like in one go. You get like only the first round is like you get some time in between games, between the first and second one. but then it's like you get a 10 to 20 minute break and then you're on again. Like it's and it just keeps on going. So the focus there doesn't really disappear. But like at the Euro Tour, especially the final session, that's when it's the hardest for me, at least, to refocus. But it's just you need to be able to take your rest in between. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to hold that focus for that long. And the rest is just really important.
Same for you, Chris?
Yeah, I think obviously he's spot on with the European tours. You've got to manage it in between. But Pro Tours, I think because you're coming off game after game, you're kind of going back to your table. The table I sit with is the likes of Johnny Clayton, Joe Cullen, Nathan, Ryan Joyce, and Ross Smith, Andy Bolton. All them lads. They kind of, if you have a bad game, they bring you back down to reality. They're not scared to tell you how bad you played. But that's kind of what we need. I think we're kind of build each other up as well. So you've got that kind of friendship and laugh and carry on. So you just relax. You don't think too much into it. If you want your time, you go back to the practice boards on your own and kind of zoom in. But if you want to have a chill out and have a bit of fun with the lads, then they bring you back down to reality. I think that helps.
We got one comment there on YouTube as well, because I've just seen that. Kevin Doets, that throw is magical. I mean, I think both of you, we got two of the sweetest throws on the tour here. Chris and yourself. Has that developed over time, Kevin, or has the throw kind of always been like that?
No, that has developed over time. I guess the way that I hold the dart now, that's been for years already. I guess the grip that I've had now for 10 years maybe. But yeah, no, the throw itself, it's just gotten smoother over time because of experience and practice.
Yeah. Chris, for you, same as well, or have you always held the dart kind of the same way?
Yeah, I've always held the dart the same. Ever since I picked up a dart, I've always thrown it from the back of the dart, and I've kind of modelled myself off my dad's throw because I was brought up watching my dad, and the only thing I've changed with my throw was during lockdown. I changed my stance. I used to be like normal on the side. When my toes actually touching the hockey, where now it's the side of my foot that's touching the hockey. So that's the only thing I changed. But I'd done that during lockdown because I knew it was a gradually it hurts from time to time. And yeah, I think the first month or two it hurt for a bit, but once I was used to it, I think I felt more comfortable with the way I stand now.
Did you do that because that way you're just that little bit closer to the board, or is it a stability thing?
No, I think bit of both. I just wanted to be more comfortable. Obviously, it does give you a bit more. You are a bit more closer to the board, but I just wanted to be something that I was going to be comfortable over the next few years, rather than have injury problems.
That's understandable. That's understandable. And I mean, another really important aspect, not only on the European tour, but in general in the life of a darts player, is the support that you're given from your surroundings, from family, from friends. And Kevin, with you, I mean, someone who got nearly as much screen time as you is your girlfriend Bianca, who's very, very supportive of yours. And Mario's our social media man. He's had his camera right in the correct position at the European Tour event in Munich, so we can, I think, get a little taste of what's going on in the Kevin Doets cam when he's playing, and when he's playing in tight games as well. I mean, if we didn't know she was Brazilian after that celebration, we could guess. I mean, Kevin, that must be the world to have someone standing behind you like this, like a rock, really.
Yeah, of course. She's been there for me like since even before we got together. She's been a massive support, and yeah, it's just really nice to have someone like that in your corner.
Yeah. I bet that's a good thing, you know, looking down there, seeing, because I mean that stage, right, Kevin, can be a very lonely place. It always sounds daft when we say that, but with, I don't know, 3 or 4,000 people sitting in front of that stage, but with you guys playing up there, like when it's not going well, it's probably the loneliest place ever.
Yeah, and also, you know, before I got together with her, the Euros that I played, I didn't always have a guest or someone with me. So, you know, especially then when it's going bad, that you don't have anyone there to support you. It's very lonely. So it's really, really nice to have her there every tournament.
That's why you should get a proper manager, Kev.
Hey. You see?
I hope he's watching.
He's probably not. He's probably on a cruise somewhere.
I mean, Chris, with you, you're taking a bit. I think you're taking a bit of a different approach to that. We don't usually see someone sitting down there with you. Is that a conscious thing that you do because you like having your peace and quiet there?
No, not really. Obviously we've got young kids at home, so you know it's hard to like judge things around the kids. You know that they've always got to be there because they're really young, and TV majors is different. I always have like family and friends there, so they come, especially Ali Pally and the match play at Blackpool. So it's kind of the ones that the kids can come to. They're like a week of Blackpool. Hopefully, I'm there for the full week. But no, it's different. European tours are much different. I've got a few friends that come sometimes, but yeah, there's a lot of traveling involved in that. So yeah, I would hate to bring the kids all the time, and it'll just stress them out, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think Martin Schindler, like a few years ago, he made that decision that he doesn't really want anybody there, not
Yeah.
the manager, not the missus, because that way he can just focus on darts, you know, and not think about how does him or her get to the venue and all these kind of things, which is understandable as well.
Yeah, of course. It's whatever feels right for you. Obviously,
Yeah.
like I said, I've got young kids, and I would hate to have to, because it seems every other week we're on a plane. So to bring them out of school and that as well, it's not good for them. So yeah, luckily I've got good people around us, you know, that help out even when she can't. And yeah, it's amazing. But they come to the most important ones, which is the match play and the World Championships, and they'll be there.
Yeah. Keep them in school so they don't end up like us, you know, traveling with the dads. I mean, Marius, I think it's about time that we got our first 1 or 2 viewers involved, because, as you guys know, the Not So Late Night Dart Show prides itself on being a tad interactive, and you guys that watch can actually join us here. The only thing you have to do really is send a message to our social media channels, to Marius. He reads everything. Just say, Marius, send me the link. I want to ask a question, and then if he likes your profile picture, he will. And so who do we go? Who do you think, Marius, shall we get involved?
So that's exactly what Catherine did, and I think we're gonna get her involved.
Yeah, I mean, with Catherine, I can tell you, she over the past. Did you kick her out again? over the past, I don't know how many years. She's probably seen more events than I have, to be honest with you, because she's there all the time, like the European tours, the galas. Catherine, good to see you. Good to have you again.
Hi, guys.
Whoever you want to ask your question to, feel free. Go ahead.
At first, it's strange because I saw both players live this month. Crystal in Magdeburg and Kevin last weekend in Riesa in a hotel. And both are very, very friendly and funny.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
So, the first question for Chris. I know you are an avowed Newcastle United fan, and if you were allowed to assemble a football team made up of dart players, who would fill the positions of forward, midfielder, defender, and goalkeeper?
I would probably have to say, as a goalkeeper, it would be Nathan, because I know he was supposed to be decent in goal when he was younger. So defense is going to be slow, but I would put Ryan Joyce, because he's a big lad. Not much will get past him. I'm lazy, so I'll stick myself up front rather than being in the middle. And I would let who's quick. I'll say Joe Cullen's got the legs, so I'll put Joe Cullen midfield.
My God, that's the most Northern English side I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, thanks. And for Kevin, how did you get your nickname Hawkeye?
It was from a former driver, Paul Woodage. He was a driver on social media. Man for my management. There was my first Players Championship finals. I guess it was against, I want to say, Van Gerwen. I was very focused on the stage, and I didn't blink like I normally don't do when I get focused. He just came up with the name Hawkeye, and that stuck. Like most good nicknames, it just stuck. Because you know, a hawk is like very focused as well on their prey or whatever, and just stuck.
Okay, thank you.
The best nicknames, like they're given to you as well, rather than you making up what one of your own. Kathleen, amazing questions. Putting me to shame with my silly questions here. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Kirk, wherever he is on some train.
Kirky. Well, I hope your train has passed now and you can go home and make a tick in your little booklet that you got. Anyway, Kathleen, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the show. Always
Thank you
very much.
Bye.
Some really good questions there. Good.
Talking about nickname, do you guys think we should give our MCs some nicknames? Like Philip.
He's got a Swiss.
Well, Swiss,
Dan
always
Lawson's-
calls it Swiss.
He's not Swiss, but there you go. Yeah. Did you hear what he said when he introduced me on? Was that Saturday? I think because I was wearing that new white shirt, and the guys backstage were going on about how it looks like a blouse. It didn't look like a blouse whatsoever, if you ask me. And then Dan throws it over to me. He says,
It looked like a blouse.
Oh, come on, Kevin! Don't be like this. Where's the button? Where can we? Yes. and then Dan went. What did he say? He threw over to me. It's time to hand you over to your MC. He will delight and arouse, and he's wearing a blouse. He went, and he made me laugh, the lad. Yeah, bless him. No one is as quick as Dan Dawson.
No, he's brilliant.
He's unreal.
He's brilliant.
When I grow up one day, I want to be like that. Marius, do we have someone else maybe in the pool of people around us?
Yes, Lewis actually in the queue.
Lewis, that doesn't sound very German at all.
Not German, I'm afraid.
Not German, but very dark. Lewis, did you pay the electric bill?
I'm too young to pay the electric bill. Sorry.
Good lad, enjoy it as long as it lasts.
I can turn my lighting off if you'd like.
But whatever you want to do, however you feel comfortable, Lewis, absolutely fine. It's great for you to join us. Yeah, absolutely fine. Okay. Don't worry. Where are you from, Lewis?
I'm from the UK. Proud.
Whereabouts? Oh, he's wearing the England shirt as well. Don't be disappointed again.
Essex.
There you go.
Yeah. So my first question is for Chris. So I play darts in my room. I'm trying to get better and better and better. And you were the first player whose throw stood out to me.
Yeah.
So just the smoothness and the accuracy. And I keep trying to not exactly copy it, but style it off of you. And I just can't seem, no matter what practice routine I do, to get a higher average. I'm kind of stuck at the 30 mark.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, I know. But I just wondered if you had any tips on how you practice.
To be honest, I would forget. The first thing I tell people all the time is forget the average. Averages mean nothing, you know. It's all about trying to get the win. It doesn't matter if I was to average 50 and win. That's all that matters, the winning. So I wouldn't worry about averages for now. Just try and get your throw smooth. Just all I got told when I first started throwing, big 20s, and they'll eventually drop in, and that was that was literally the words that I got given. And the smoother it got, the grouping comes eventually as well. So I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
about that too much.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely forget the averages. It's not all about
Yeah.
averages.
Okay, thank you. Sorry if any of you just got blinded, by the way. That was my mum.
I was going to say, you went from really dark to
My mum came in
supernova outside your
I
window.
turned around and I was, oh my god. Kevin, my question to you is do you prefer longer format games or short match games? So saying like the short tours, so first to 6 legs, or do you prefer in the World Championship like 3 sets or first to 6 sets, whatever?
Longer formats, the longer the better. 100%.
Yeah.
I feel way more comfortable being 1-0 down in sets than being 3-0 down in legs or something like that. You know, I just feel very, very comfortable in a long format because I know that in the end I'm probably gonna outscore the player that I'm playing because I know that my scoring is really, really good lately. So yeah, longer formats for sure.
Okay. So
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Lewis, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
no, thank you for having me.
Thank you for showing us the darkness and the light. And
Yeah, you're welcome.
enjoy the rest of the show. And enjoy the World Cup when
Thank
it
you.
comes around. I mean, you've got a
I'll
German
try.
manager. What can go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
We're screwed.
We'll see. Hopefully not.
We'll see about
Hopefully not.
that. Hey, Lewis,
Cheers,
take care
Lewis. Cheers,
and all the
man.
best. See you
Thank
soon.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lovely, great stuff. Good questions. Yeah, and probably Chris as well. Probably always like when you hear someone. I mean, I know he didn't really say copying, but and just leaning towards the way you do it. But copying very difficult.
Modeling.
You've got to somehow find your own way of doing things, don't you?
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing I've had it in many exhibitions where people ask the Q&As and they'll say any tips. It's hard to tell people how to throw darts because everybody's got their own style. I couldn't go and tell somebody that they should be holding it the same way I'm holding it because it might not suit them. They might not feel it the same as I feel it. So everybody's got their own style. It's very hard to try and model somebody's throw.
Absolutely. Someone or something you could model though is challenging yourself at times, and we'd like to challenge our guests on the show a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it gets more challenging than Catherine's questions, but we got a little musical quiz prepared for you. I don't know what your music knowledge is like, but it's
Terrible.
I don't know anything, mate. I don't even have Spotify on my phone.
You don't?
No.
Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting. But
I
maybe
feel a bit more confident now.
I was gonna say, maybe in this case though, because we're leaning towards the dark side of things, because one of you's, Kevin, you've just recently changed your walk-on song.
And I'm gonna
Chris,
change it again this weekend.
William,
I'm gonna
can
change
you
it again in Q.
to what? Or can you not tell us yet?
We'll see.
The suspense is killing. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm intrigued already. And Chris, with you, I mean, we've been looking for your song for years and years and years, and I think now we've got something that stuck. Thank God.
Definitely, and it works a treat as well. So yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, so am I. Trust me, so am I. So what we thought we'd do today is, because it's something that we do basically on every, Marius, correct me if I'm wrong, but every second drive home that we do from events, we do a little walk-on quiz. Like someone starts playing songs and we go, hey, whose walk-on song is this?
All right.
So we got 3 songs for each of you, and we see Kevin looks super confident, and we see how it goes. We start off fairly easy, I'd say. Then we go a tad more difficult, and the last ones they're properly challenging.
I feel confident.
Look at that!
I feel confident.
All right. Shall we start off with you then?
Bit of Hollywood swagger then. So when you're that confident, Chris, we're gonna kick things off with you, and we're gonna give you the first song. Marius is gonna play. Come on.
Danny Notlett.
Look.
Even I knew that.
That was just the intro, basically. We hadn't even started yet. Well, so as I said, we're gonna start off easy. Now here comes Kevin Doets' easy walk-on song quiz. Look at Chris.
You can
Come on, Kev.
We can wait a bit until it hits the heights.
Can I give him a clue?
No clue.
You were just looking at him before.
I what?
You were just looking at him before on the screen.
Now then. Now you should. The chorus.
Is it wait?
Yeah.
Hey!
There you go.
Look at that. Not a whitewash. Not a whitewash. You got that one. Yeah, you heard that recently, didn't you? For quite some time as well with Wadey's walk-ons. Now then, shall we, Chris? Shall we get a tad more challenging? Because
On
these
to the next one.
that was top 10 in the world, so everyone should get that. Now we let's have a look or listen.
Look what else.
Oh my god!
Wow. Very good. I
Those
played.
stereophonics.
Yeah. I guess Chris's self-confidence was justified.
Yeah.
This is going quite well for you. This is going quite well. Now then, Kevin, you ready? Second one? Okay, let's finish it then. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Kevin doesn't fancy it. Marius, hit it, my man. This has got a bit of an intro. We're going to give you a bit of time. Chris, do you know it?
Yes.
Wait, yeah, we're going to give you a bit of time. It's got a bit of an intro.
A bit?
Yeah.
Mine will be finished by now.
Used to be back in the day.
Oh,
Is this already part of the
I do
actual
know what it
walk-up?
is.
No, well, you're gonna hear it now.
I do know it.
now.
Oh.
Go on, Kev. He's one of the quietest people on tour. Doesn't say much to anybody.
I have no idea.
Let's give you another. We could say, nickname-wise, you're in the same family, and that's all the hints we're going to give you.
Yeah.
We would need the final countdown now, I think. Did-dip, did-dip, diddle-dip.
Sorry, mate, I don't know.
Make a guess. Someone.
Very
Rob
quiet.
Rob Owen? No, it's not Rob Owen. It's another bird of prey, if you will. It's the Polish eagle, Krzysztof Ratajski.
Yeah, no, would have never gotten that.
Well, there you go. And it's a quiz. You're bound to get something wrong, otherwise we wouldn't have made our jobs properly.
Yeah, no.
Now then, let's go into the. Early on when we were discussing that, I said to Mario, shall we go easy, medium, and hard? And Marius went, let's go easy, hard, and unsolvable. That's the way he thinks.
So this could be very hard then.
I think
No, this is.
you might know it. I just play it.
Possibly.
Oh my god, I know this. Stop it. Seriously? Oh.
Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me.
So if I guess, does that mean I'm out?
What do you
Hence, if you guess
So
wrong,
if
you
I
are.
guess wrong, I don't get
Yeah,
another
I think as we gave Kevin like a hint here or there, we should probably give you one there as well.
I think it's a good hint that Kevin
I can give you a hint.
knows it.
Yeah, exactly. The
That's-
fact that Kevin knows it, thinking about heritage, says a lot. It's not a good hint, is it?
Nah, that's terrible. Play the song. Play the song.
Everything's alright. Hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing.
I was gonna say Ben Robb,
No, it's not.
just as a random guess.
It's not Ben Robb. It's actually another exiled Dutchman in Sweden. It's Jeffrey de Graaf.
Jeffrey de Graaf. I would have never put that down for him.
I knew that one from the first word.
There you go. So what we did, we actually picked the right songs for the right person. I'm quite happy about that as well.
Hey, you could get a draw here.
All right.
We could.
I will gladly take that.
I hope you've got a deciding question. Song.
Well, but we might have to come up with one here. Oh my God, we didn't think about that. Hopefully, he gets
Let's
it
calm
wrong.
down.
I know this one.
Fortunately. Oh,
Kevin just looked like the player in question walked in.
I recognize it. Like
Good. That's a start.
uh,
I'm thinking about a hint. Thinking about a hint.
This.
Yes. This, and it's not Justin Hood.
what? I didn't see. Did you do something?
Yeah.
And it's not Justin Hood. Who else does that?
Well, it didn't do it for quite some time, actually.
He
Another
done it
hint.
on the time he got to the Euro Tour final. He done it.
He made a European Tour final, and he did that. Yeah.
Wow. Was he still on
And
tour?
another hint. Yeah, he does. Just another hint. Every single one of the players that we've got on that list is in the top 64 of the world.
Oh, but does narrow it down. But he did that.
Oh, you should have told us that before I said Ben Robb.
That's actually true.
He did that in a Euro Tour final.
Yeah, during the
Oh, no.
He even went to the length of giving us a little.
I'm literally going down the list of all the names, and I still cannot picture anyone doing that.
Yeah, it's probably best to not picture that. To be fair.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you an even better clue. He got to the Grand Slam final.
Is it Martin Luke?
It's Martin Luke, man. He smashed it.
Well
Look
done.
at that.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Without these hints, though, yeah, never ever.
Yeah, but you know that makes a good question.
That's a fair draw, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. You battled it out until the very last moment there. What a deserved draw. Yeah.
Ugh.
We'll
Well,
take that.
yeah.
I'd say we take that. You know, so we can all,
You've
go our
got to
separate
think of
ways
one
tonight.
before the end of the show. You have to have a sudden death one.
I agree. And no
And the
music.
first one to get it wins.
All right. I might have to.
You know what?
think of
Fine.
something.
Sure.
Yeah, Marius might be able to do that
Yeah.
kind of.
I mute
behind the
myself for the
scenes.
next 5 minutes, and I'll look for the.
Yeah, and what we
the
do,
best one.
then, you play it, and whoever gets it fastest wins.
Yes.
So we don't have a decision just yet. It's the best cliffhanger in the world. So you've got to watch this until the end. This is amazing. Hey, we'll be right back after the break. Call in now, mobile phone or landline. I don't mind. Now then, we'll see how this finishes, and with the next few months coming up. You already mentioned it earlier, Chris. The match play coming up, and for you, Kev, it's going to be your world match play debut. And whoever you talk to, the players, the officials, they're all raving about Blackpool, and they're all raving about the Winter Garden. So you must be really, really looking forward to making your debut there.
Yeah, of course. Especially after 2 years ago, I missed out on the last spot. I was spot 17 on the Pro Tour, so I just missed out. And yeah, that sucked. And last year I wasn't that close, so to be able to finally make it there, I think it's going to be a really great experience, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, Chris. I mean, you've been there a fair few times. You already said you're probably gonna take the family as well to an enjoyable, hopefully full week in Blackpool. What makes it so special for you?
Yeah, it's just, I think, just being at the Winter Gardens. It's a great venue, probably my favourite venue of them all. And it's just, yeah, it's red hot up there, mine. So that's the only downfall. It is a very, very hot arena. But yeah, just being there from day one, I think the build up, everything about it, and if you do well, you've got you can go up to the Pleasure Beach, Blackpool Beach. It's just chill and just have a nice little chilled week. I think everything about it makes it, as long as the weather's all right.
Yeah, I need to go there one day, because everybody tells us how great it is. The problem is it's always just in that moment when we finish the most exhausting part of the European tour, and I'm
Yeah.
just happy to be home for a change. But yeah, I mean, Chris, we were talking about it earlier, like early stage experiences. Do you recall a moment where, I don't know, where maybe it was one of the first times and the nerves kind of got the better of you, where you were really nervous? Because I certainly
Yeah.
my first time on stage, and I'm nearly myself.
We're at the match play or anywhere.
Oh, anyway, did you
I was
remember?
going to say
something?
one was the match play. I think I was 8-2 up on Rob Cross and ended up losing that match.
Was it a race
I
to
don't
10
know.
or longer?
It was the first of 10, but I think I lost 11-9. I think it went like you had to win by 2.
Yeah, that's naughty.
But I think it was my second year or first year. It might have been my first time at the match, but second or first time. But yeah, it was a tough one to take. I shared with Nathan that week, and I went back to the house that we shared. And I went straight back on the practice board to try and put things wrong. And he was like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? You just." I said, "Look," I'm putting things right." And I don't know whether it was nerves or what. But yeah, it was something that I promised myself it would never happen again, and roll on a few years to the World Championships.
I didn't want to mention it.
4-0 up. And same player, and it happened again. But World Championships, I didn't do a lot wrong. I think I missed 1 or 2 match starts, but Rob turned a poor performance into an incredible performance. My form and standard just stayed the same. I still averaged just over 100, I think 101. So that didn't play bad. But yeah, they're probably the memorable ones.
I mean, those moments, Kevin. I mean, I think every darts player has had one of those where you're really close to the finish line, and then all of a sudden you start thinking about, I'm nearly there, and that's when things go pear-shaped. And because we get a lot of questions, from amateur players as well, that kind of say, how do you prepare yourself for that? You can't really, can you? The only thing is get yourself in those situations all the time. When you're at home at your practice board in your, I don't know, basement or room, that doesn't do the trick.
No, not really. I think that the best practice is matches, like actual matches on a high level. But yeah, to be able to like continuously play the matches, you need to be a good player. So yeah, it's a bit of it contradicts each other. But yeah, you can practice on some stuff at home that will help you in the games, but the pressure part of it, I haven't found a way yet myself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. You see, it happens. It happens to the best, even to the greatest out there that do it for a living. At
Yeah.
times, it just happens.
I've had one of those games that Chris has talked about against Chris at the Worlds. Yeah, I was 3-2 up against him, and then I couldn't hit anything anymore because I was thinking about, wow, I'm close to the quarterfinals, and then I fell off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not a nice. It's not a nice feeling. It's
No.
weird.
No, and you can't do anything about it either because you don't have the time to recollect yourself because you're on that stage. You're in the middle of the game. You cannot just take those minutes to focus, to relax yourself because you have to trip.
Because there's no more breaks as well. Once you've hit
Exactly.
that final stage, you're up there and it's for the duration. Yeah, there's no going off stage, having a break. That's it.
Yeah, those are the ones. I mean, it's always easy to say because most people will tell you, well, when you're playing darts, the best thing is not to think anything. It was very, very difficult to reach that state, isn't it? Because when you think that, you've already thought of something.
I think it's impossible to not think of anything, but you just shouldn't think about the wrong things.
Yeah, yeah. You probably have to be a Tibetan monk or something, not to think anything. I mean, Kevin, I wanted to ask you because we already heard. I mean, Chris's devotion to Newcastle United. I mean, we know which other sports he liked. Are you into other sports? Not into football because I've not heard anything regarding that. From your side.
When I lived in the Netherlands with my parents, then I was an Ajax supporter, but also not really. My dad was a big Ajax supporter, so I supported it with him. But I was never a big supporter of any kind of other sport. I like playing, I like playing football, I like playing other sports. I just don't follow it.
Yeah, Chris, this is probably not a bad thing. It saves a fair few weekends.
Saves humiliation as well at times.
Heartbreak, humiliation, all of that I don't have.
Oh God, yeah. Just like supporters of Bayern Munich. That's what they don't get. No heartbreak, no humiliation. Well, anyway, let's not go there. Let's not get me started on that. I've just seen in
fans. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to before I throw it over to you, Marius, and we might have one more person to ask a question live. I've just seen a few guys in the chat wondering who you guys think will win the Premier League tomorrow night at the O2 in London. What, Chris? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I would like to see Johnny win it, but I think Humphries wins it.
I agree.
I think Humphries is coming into some really good form now. Going off his Pro Tour win the other week, he played phenomenal. And yeah, I think on the TV as well, he's shown glimpses of him being back slowly at his best as well. So I think Humphries wins it for me.
I agree. The only thing is I think no one would be surprised if Littler won it again. But I do think that Humphries right now has the better chance of winning it.
I mean, it's crazy what he did there, right? Slowing down his throw a little bit. He would have been one of the last players I would have ever expected him to
Did he slow down his throw? I didn't even know that.
I thought he was more of a rhythm, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was more of a rhythm player. And then I was actually doing punditry for Sport 1 that night that he slowed down in the Premier League, and they were throwing their practice darts, their 9 practice darts before the game. And I looked at Basti Schlieder, the commentator as well, and said, are they showing these in slow motion now? Do they get these funny slow motion effects like when they're doing their practice darts? Because it looked so unnatural with him, but it's certainly worked, whatever he did, Chris.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, is that something that you tinker with from time to time? Rhythm when you practice as well?
I wouldn't say during practice. There's times where in the past I've played. I think I lost my first few games against Ricky Evans. I just get caught up in his pace, so I've kind of slowed down. So I'm not speeding up with him. So I've kind of slowed my game down for that reason. And I don't know if it affected my game at times, but I've kind of fathomed out how to deal with stuff like that now. The years have went on, but yeah, I've never done it to put off an opponent or whatever. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah, I think Kevin, you got that ability to kind of play with your rhythm a little bit. You can be more fluent or a bit more deliberate if you want to.
Yeah, I a lot of times like I can play with my opponent because like I have played against a very slow Mansur. I like everyone else, and that didn't really bother me too much. The only thing that I've noticed lately is too fast doesn't work for me, and I've noticed that against Jermaine Otimena in the last semi-final we played.
he's
because,
another one.
oh my god, he like him on his top game is as rapid as Ricky. It's insane how fast he can play.
Yeah. They call him the machine gun for a reason.
So sometimes you haven't even walked past him and he's throwing his first
and
dart.
Yeah. You make sure you get those 3 darts out of the block quickly then.
Yeah.
Marius, my man, do we have someone else eager to get into the midst of us to ask a question?
A few
Gladly
more.
going to take that. A few more, actually. Well, there you go.
Pim from the Netherlands would like to know, who do you think has the best chances on winning the World Cup this year?
Ooh.
I mean, there.
I'm going to put a dark horse out there and say Poland's got a chance to reach the final. I think Krzysztof has picked up form, and I think Bielecki's playing pretty decent as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they made it to at least the semis-final.
I think it's very open. I think it's very open, but I would actually I think a lot of it's going to depend on Michael van Gerwen, because Michael and Gian together, I think they're going to be a really great couple together because Gian has respect for who Michael is, and Michael needs that because otherwise it won't work, because everyone knows how Michael is,
But I think Luke and Luke will win it just because of what happened last year. I think they'll put all the wrongs right, and I think they will go on to win it. But
I was going to say they'll have a bit of a chip
I
on their
don't want to
shoulder.
say and state the obvious or whatever, but there's so many good players in it. But I think Luke and Luke will win it, and I don't know if they can meet Krzysztof or whatever in the semis or whatever. I've never looked into it, but it wouldn't surprise us if Krzysztof and Sebastian go far.
Yeah, that's an interesting pick. We're going to watch that, and if that's right, Chris, we're going to get you on as pundit wherever we go. When you're free, anyway, when you're not
Mr. Chris.
Philip, what do you
Marius,
think?
anything else we got?
Yeah, who do you think is going to win it?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh, good heavens. Yeah, I mean, the boys already covered a fair bit of ground there with what they said. Wales would have surely been up there if Johnny and Gezi had played together, just because they work so well as a team.
Yeah.
Even more surprising that Gezi decided not to play in it. But I think with Luke and Luke, it really comes down to how well they're going to gel as a team. And as you said, Chris, I think they'll try to do that more consciously this year. I think last year they, that their first time of playing it, they just kind of took it in stride to see how it went. Now with the experience of last year, I think that they'll make an effort of, gelling as a team and getting that win for England, because I think they'd take a lot of pride in that. And they got 2 MBEs, so they should win it for England, shouldn't they?
To be honest, I wouldn't write. Cammy's playing well as well, so it'll be interesting.
That's true.
Cammy and Gary, I think it'll be interesting to see how well they play together, because they're in the same management as well, which could help. So that's another thing to keep an eye out for.
I think it very much depends on how well Kemi keeps it in check and not puts himself under pressure too much playing with Gary. Not trying to please Gary too much, because Gary is going to do his thing anyway. So if Kemi plays his game, as you say, they're going to be a proper side.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt.
Yes, maybe one more question before we're gonna be listening to our deciding walk on scene.
I nearly forgot about that.
Question to the three of you: where do you guys see yourself in 5 years' time? How many titles? How many majors? And seed talk us through it.
I was going to say Not So Late Night Dart Show with Chris Dobey and Kevin Doets. have a 5-year revival.
In 5 years, I would hope to have at least had one more TV major. I'll be disappointed if I haven't. But yeah, I want to be comfortably in that top 8 spot, pushing up to the top 4. They're the places you want to be now. Now I've had the taste of Premier League in the past. You know, you want to be there all the time, and top 4 is the ones that guarantee it. So yeah, I want to be pushing up there, and yeah, hoping to add more titles to do so.
Yeah, and if I'm gonna be realistic, I hope to at least win a couple of titles every season now. At least one every year. You know, that's I think that's a must for me. And I would also have hoped to have won my first major title. And yeah, very realistic. I want to be in the top 16 and hoping for the top 8.
How about you, Philip?
Sounds. How about me? I'd love to be in the top 16. I can never. That would be.
MCing wise.
MCing it, yeah. Hopefully, I'll be in the top 16 MCing wise. That would be good. Listen, I don't mind. Let's in 5 years' time. Let's be happy and healthy. That's always a good start. And if a few nice dart events to MC come on top of that, as sugar on top, then I'll gladly take that. What a diplomatic answer that was. Maybe I'll go into politics as well. No, not a chance.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for the walk-on song?
Go for it.
I can't wait.
Go on.
I can't wait. So it's gonna be about speed, yeah. It's gonna be about speed. So whoever gives us the player first wins it.
I hope this works. I have it on my phone, and I'm gonna play it.
Justin Hood.
Well done. Well done.
That was good. That was good. Who would have expected? You should have gone Justin Hood. Oh, what a character he is. We got him in Kiel this weekend, don't we?
Yeah, he's a great lad. He's fun to be around, which always helps as well.
Yeah. They did, like the interviews we did with him at the Worlds was Sport 1. Like he's quick as well. It's not like, because when you do it in interviews as answers, then you got to think on your feet, don't you? And
yeah.
do that.
Did he stand on a stool?
We didn't have one for him, but we might get him a little golden pedestal next time. Has anybody heard anything about his new nickname yet? Because he's had to dodge the.
No, I've not heard anything.
No, me neither.
Obviously, there was a post going around.
I would have to know before Friday if he's got a new one, because we've got to. By the way, I've been thinking when he dropped that news that he would have to drop the Happy Feet one because of
it the Warner Brothers or something?
Something like that. I've been thinking somewhere in Germany there's Ricardo Pietrezco sitting at home sweating because of his nickname.
Yeah.
Surely Nintendo will come in at some point. Let's not give him any ideas, but we'll see. Now then, I think that's the full hour. We've got a winner of our walk-on song quiz. It was a very narrow 3-2. I think before we started this, Kevin would have taken that for sure.
Yes.
And the great thing is, we won't have to live without each other for too long. We're going to see each other in Kiel, the next European Tour event, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, does that mean I get a trophy?
We'll get you one. We get you one.
I want the runner-up trophy as well.
I sorted something out.
If you two make the final in Kiel, we would have a trophy. We would have a trophy ready for you. All right. we would take a pen and we would take.
Just because you said that you're gonna manipulate the draw, so we play first round, so we cannot play final.
I can tell you the draw has already been made, but it's not been announced yet. So there's nothing we can tinker with now. So I'm afraid I know who you're playing. I know who you're playing.
Oh, that's all right.
You can text me later.
You don't really, because they've still got a play to play me.
Exactly. You're the prize. You're the prize they get for winning the first round. Fellas, it's been a lovely hour with you guys. Honestly, really thoroughly enjoyed that one. Kevin, thank you so much for coming on the first time.
Well, my pleasure.
Chris, thank you so much. Chris, thank you for coming on again. After,
No problem, mate.
Who have you been with the last time?
I can't remember who it was. It was a while
Luke
back
Humphreys.
now.
It was Luke Humphreys.
It was.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was wearing his Leeds United top and you were giving him a stick.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was.
I remember that. Marius, thank you so much for keeping the social media world in check and letting us know what everybody's been thinking.
Thank you for hosting.
As I forgot you introducing you, I
pleasure.
thought I'm gonna give you a proper send off as well. So I see you guys in Kiel, and I hope to see a lot of you guys that have been watching tonight in the next episode of the Not So Late Night Darts. We're gonna have another one in June, and thank you to everyone who chirped in and asked their questions live, to Katrin and to Lewis. It's been an absolute pleasure. So I see you guys very, very soon. Thanks again, Kevin. Thanks again, Chris. Thanks, Marius.
No problem. Cheers, man.
It's been absolutely lovely. Enjoy the rest of the
Take care.
evening. And I'll see you guys.
Have a nice evening.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Take care, Kev.
Take care.